fără deci. Ioi mă, să-i dăm bătaie. Nu știu dacă pot să termin story-ul seara asta. Poate, cine știe. Am văzut în vedere că e cam lung de data asta. A trebuit să segmentez puțin. Sper că mă lasă de început. Nu, stai, nu pot să fac daily-ul. Ok, ce cu lagul ăsta? Am uitat, Raguna și... No. Scap repede de daily-uri. Și mă întorc la... Ok. Să de bine. Aparent. Ok, tu. Dăm skip. Nu ești important. Și acum trebuie să... Ioi. Atât. Am să scap și de tine. Gata. Stai, aici am tot. Ce-mi trebuie mie. Am destul. Să mai... Ăla e un boss nou aparent. Forgery Challenge. Fac daily-uri rapide și pe urmă gata.
Stay behind me. Invincible! The moon is full.
Îi dăm repede astea și pe urmă. Dar de unde a trecut să mă ia la story? Dracu, unde m-a salvat asta e?
Before me. Praise me. Fate revealed is mine. Moment of victory. Roars of conquest.
Alte jocuri nu face PC-ul așa, dar cum zici că e motor de avion? Bă, Gigele. Ioi, cum turează.
Stay behind me. With style and grace. Answer my call.
Eu să vedem unde de... Patch-ul ăsta e puțin mai lânguiț, dar nu e nimic. Ne descurcăm. Ok. Absorbe 3 eco. Unde găsesc eu dăști aici? Hai mă, 3, încă 2 trebuie să iau. Din păcate pentru voi. Tot trecem cu pace. Na. Nu scap, mai întreb unul. Bă, nefericitule. Pe bune. Gata, aici. Din ăștia trebuie să pice unul. Bă, dar ce duraziv ești tu, fraiere. Ok, acum mi-a dat cam prea mulți. Ok. Atât. Bun. Trac. Bam. Oh. Ce am apăsat? Bă, dar nici în replay n-am văzut mapșul. Ah, m-a luat de aici. Perfect. N-am chef de voi. Na. Dăm. Multe de alea. Cam multe uit în ziua de azi. Să-i dă... Nu sta și plânge. Stai să nu zici.
Give me that you have to see me like this. When the civilization capsule opened, I was dragged inside. A black frequency took hold of me, swallowed me whole. I saw Rinasita's beginnings and the memories of so many of its people. I saw him too. Caligula. His face was like mine. He was my past and the future I am meant to inherit.
Leviathan used the Dark Tide's frequency to force those memories into him.
Yes, I once said that I would write my own story, define my own existence. But after I left that space, I suddenly felt the Tidespawn's movements. They were converging on Thessalia Fells. I still wanted to do something, anything to stop the devastation. But once again, I stepped blindly into the churning river of chaos. The Thessalia's oldest memories awoke ahead of time because of me. Countless Tidespawn emerged in my wake. I tried to drive them back, but I overestimated myself and was corrupted by them. My hopes and dreams, all of it was real, so why? Why did it all come to this? From Septimon to Raguna, the blame lies with me. Perhaps this is the fate I could never outrun. Caligula's fate. It's calling to me.
Damn it. His mind is being consumed by Caligula's memories.
This is the role fate wrote for me. Fate decrees I become the Mad King. So why? Why should I reject its crown? I am the one who glimpsed fate itself. And now, I will reveal it to the world. But who can truly know the mind of fate? That is why I will become it. I will wear its face. That foolish divine mask no mortal can comprehend. I am the king, bearer of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides. I shall quiet the waters and still the tempest.
Miroase a boss fight cu ăsta.
I shall be crowned in glory with the blood of the old king.
Stai. Stai. Ce spotul?
Unwritten one, I have no need for your pity. From the deepest dark, I rise against your purest light. Let us see which is worthy of a true ruler.
If you believe he was once an honorable gladiator, then fight him. Make him remember who he truly is.
Jos.
Write my own fate and rewrite theirs. I can quench their hunger or ignite their fury. I will tear down this wretched, false world and ride the only truth that endures for eternity. Death.
You can't escape me. Behave now. Fight, bitch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Very well.
Pe care îmi dă mesaj pe Steam. Nu e momentul. Ba, bea, dă damage pe primești.
Now I see. My own heart trembles just the same.
Deci că e boss fight de pe Dark Souls, nu?
His attacks are slowing. The wind rises.
His will is stirring within the dark tide. Don't let up. Your memories, your emotions, they weren't all lies. Reach for them. Find what was your truth. That's it. I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh face.
Very well.
Your fury begins to stir.
Wind calls, waves follow.
De-te dracu.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Bă, mai ai multă... Ce, dumne? Ui, nu. Ok, ce asta e Hiroshima?
Hopefully this helps.
Gotcha.
Nu, eu...
No time to lick your wounds.
Hopefully this helps. Phidias, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become. I am human. Not one of these monsters. This will be
Dă-i în cinematic, dă-i.
Phidias, remember who you are. Remember the man
Tu
you
din...
wanted to become.
I am nothing like you.
How do you plan to resist us?
There must be a way.
Ce să faci acum?
That girl. Was she devoured by the tide too? Wait! If you keep going, the dark tide will swallow you completely!
I know. The dark tide devours everything. Assimilates everything.
E Galbrena. Asta adică...
Escape it.
Spoilere masive.
No, use it.
Mi-am luat spoilere la cât am încercat să evit, dar...
It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them? These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me, then I'll show it who's the real boss. Fate. It may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't believe in it.
A memory left behind in the dark tide. She's right. In this war against fate, I still have a move to make.
E alt sacrificiu și o să mor de 2-3 ori.
I want it to be a story that gives people.
Îmi bagă spiciul ăla.
By my spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the hearts of the evil. I will absorb all of the tide spawn. Kill me and the calamity ends here. Periferice! There's no time! Discord Slayer, I saw your past in the tide. I know what you seek to do. Take my power and finish it. That too is my wish.
I promise I will. Give me all your bitterness. We will make them pay.
Și început să-mi placă de individ. No. Oh.
Pathetic as he was, in his final
Tu morminții tăi, tu apare.
his fate.
Tu ce cauți aici?
Why greet our reunion with animosity? Before the tides of fate, we are all but players on a stage.
Dă-i cuțit, fă-i fermor. Am luat achievement măcar.
A truly moving scene. A pitiful, doomed soul struggling to reclaim.
Bă, nu mă lăsa să vorbească, dă-i direct. Adică...
Alas, his script was written long ago. In this scene, he was always fated to exit.
Prins gloanțul cartea. Care e o luptă corectă acum. Hai mă, fraiere, 1v1. N-ai după
told often enough becomes the truth. Weave memory, history, experience, and you can craft a man who exists in the minds of others. But to become truly real, that path was still far off. I merely gave him form, a mask of flesh and blood, fit to walk the world. In the end, the breath that could give him life was his alone. Oh, a being born of lies, grasping for meaning in a world that offers none. Such a pursuit demands the courage to question the meaning of one's existence, yes. It demands pain. Did you not see?
N-am cuvinte pentru asta.
I did. His intentions, his ambitions, his darkness, his weakness. To lay a soul bare is not always an act of cruelty. Humanity is fate's plaything. I simply showed them the strings. I lit the fire, the hunger that might ignite their free will. Through contradictions and conflicts, pain brings metamorphosis. Tragedy breeds transcendence. Only then may a soul rise beyond itself and touch the gates of immortality. Should you still insist on my cruelty, well, high praise indeed. At the very least, it proves this story has stirred your pity and fervor. That alone earns you the right to read through to the final act. Go then, to Septimont. The curtain is drawing. There I shall rewrite Renacita's fate, with the dark tide as my ink.
Al nebun. De-aștia ne trebuia.
Will you suffer in silence beneath fate's poisoned arrows? Or rise to defy this world's endless trials?
Bă, și placa video începe să o ia răzna cât te vede pe ecran. Nu e de bine. Bă, dă cu sabia după el, pușcă-l cu toată, ce dracu?
Ruined to Renacita. You think you're just walking away?
The fuck?
Ah, my stage lies elsewhere. In this scene, I am but a herald. But since you're so eager, I'll leave you with one final clue. I've never had much fondness for overwrought dramatic irony. The dark tide has already tainted the civilization capsule. It no longer requires the Threnodian's authority to be opened. Just a single drop of the tide's nectar will suffice. So tell me, how could an existence born of the dark tide ever serve as its anchor of reality? Be forewarned. When dark waters recede, the truth beneath the surface shall come to light.
Mai e durere de cap când îl văd.
The harbinger of the dark tide is the anchor of reality of all tidespawn. That means it must be a real existing person. When I was absorbing the tidespawn, I felt it. Avidius was also born of the dark tide.
Then, why didn't the light of Imperator reveal his true form?
Because his intentions and words were real. He may not have shone as brightly as the sun, but in walking beneath its light, he still caught its glow.
Iar mă? Adică cum să jucăm cu sulița?
And that unshakable resolve not to become a pawn of the darkness, even unto death, that created his own truth. That's why he played right into the quill-bearer's hands. A scapegoat, the perfect sacrifice to bury the truth. All his noble wishes were twisted. Such cruel irony can rot for all I care.
Avidius shouldn't have had to bear such a fate. I will carry on his fight. I'll keep writing the story he believed in. The story that gives people hope.
Yes, as he wished. We must stop the greater tragedy that's coming. Let's return to Cantarella and check on the wounded. If Avidius wasn't the harbinger, that means we missed something. Live to hunt. The tidespawn have fully retreated. The situation around Thessalio Fells is improving.
Dacă aveam mai mult dialog, nu știu acum. Am ajuns prea devreme.
I'm so scared. Oh, it's you, the great hero Rover. Cantarella told me stories about you. She said you're just like the heroes in the adventure tales. Brave and determined.
Opa, ceva nu merge. Ce căcat s-a întâmplat acum? Opa, Mannequin Challenge. Bă, dar ăștia sunt profesioniști. Nu se pune.
You can't save everyone.
Să nu zici că e o iluzie.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't abandon us.
Credeam că o să o moare cât ani. Nici pe aproape. Seamănă, dar nu.
Mortals need salvation. Mortals need unity. Righteous One, open the ascendant gates for me.
Am un dialog să se ducă dracu.
This world doesn't belong to you, Leviathan. Chimera! How are you feeling, Rover?
Stand down. I said, stand down. Fall back.
But, Lady Cantarella, we all saw it! Just now!
Enough. I told you to stand down. You've withstood the whispers before. Will you forget your loyalty to your comrades in the face of fear?
I'm sorry, Lady Cantarella and Rover. We lost our composure.
Leviathan is a master at finding the cracks in one's spirit to tear it asunder. Go do what you must. I'll handle this.
Certain emotions between you and the others resonated. Your tacit mark opened a portal, pulling you into another illusion. That portal fed on your presence to spread malice and fear. But before it could fully take shape, I broke into your illusion and shut it down.
I saw Fenrico, Mia, and Cardathia. They all passed through that gate. What exactly lies beyond it?
Ei, 2 secunde să beau și o puțină apă. Două secunde, 20 secunde au fost. Dă-i.
That's the realm Leviathan created. The journeying paradise. Ovidius was Christophoros' decoy. He planted that decoy in Septimon for years. When the waters recede, the truth shall come to light. Rover, you are the new harbinger of the dark tide.
Bă, da, bravo. Și acum ce, o să mă execuți? Ce? Adică quest-ul complet.
Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now. Time to find her.
Hai să-i dăm în continuare. Nu s-a oprit în boscheți. Bun.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the Sentinel's power within you. That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. What's left are the hallucinations and whispers. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrena. The Thessalians have resisted the Thronodian for a century. Its whispers aren't undefeatable. We will defeat it.
Iar pe tot dă-i un lichior blană. 2 lichiori blană.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first choice. Your path overlaps with Avidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the Harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the Thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinasita. So...
You once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But I still don't show any signs of corruption.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
Opa, Abby. Trezești trezirea. Ai mâncat ceva prost.
The Dark Tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest nightmares.
Dar nu pare corupt mictelul ăsta.
Abby does carry the Dark Tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the Dark Tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Dar câte planuri are, plan peste plan și alt plan.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
Da. Domnul ăla de voce și... Aoleu. Nu, n-ai făcut nimic greșit.
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the Dark Tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do anything wrong.
I see. Well, I can go hungry, if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy its paradise.
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Rinasita with the Dark Tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still there?
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan. This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands within the Dark Tide. Matriarch of Physalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century. Now, we need your insight.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodians' whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient records, once twisted beyond recognition, begin to make sense again. Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It took the shape of a sea creature, because nothing frightens us more than the deep. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains, fear, despair, sorrow. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Rinasita's collective unconscious. They said the Dark Tide is that subconscious made real, an ocean of shared trauma. That's why they called Leviathan the Master of the Deep.
I heard
Master of the
them.
Deep.
All those voices in the Dark Tide. And before I touched the gate, I felt it. Fear. Sorrow. Like it was pouring out of the people.
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's what shapes our memories and subconscious. That's why the playwright kept forcing Rinasita into conflict. Every tragedy, every struggle, it wasn't random. It was all to keep feeding Leviathan. The end times are drawing near. The Ragonesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife. Septimontians have long believed in another world that begins after death. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife within the dark tide. The illusion of the journeying paradise.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith, their consciousness will align entirely with Leviathan's vision, like Gilberto, and the others who were fully corrupted.
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying paradise will descend upon the world just as before. When it does, every soul in Rinasita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion. No different from the Tidespawn.
Luăm cărlig și îl pescuim? Ar fi
You saw
ceva.
it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartetius. That means the first step in her plan is complete.
Stai, care plan?
Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the dark tide, it can read your thoughts. So for now, we can't share the full plan with you. But you must have sensed it by now. Your connection with Rinasita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever imagined. You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Rinasita's hope. So go, gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes, but it's also more than that. It's a war of spirit, of light against shadow, hope against despair. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. A new path won't reveal itself unless you're ready to walk it. For now, the dark tide in Raguna is under control. And I think I figured out what it plans to do next. Before the bells of Paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're ready, head to Septimont. Just like the playwright said, when the moment comes, everything, fiction and reality, past and future, will converge there.
Ce s-a dus? N-avem idee de ce se întâmplă, n-avem idee de plan, dar noi dăm plan înainte. Stai să vorbim cu asta. Ne trebuie mai multe informații, dar având în vedere că nu ne zice planul. Bă, n-are voce, dar... Hai să-i dăm. Și s-o dus dracu. Să mă dau... Tu-i cu burașul. Nu pot să mă dau mai aproape cu scaunul. Eu nu... Ne-am întors cu vești proste. Dar în grabă sunt ăștia. Nu e ca și cum ar veni sfârșitul lumii.
Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise. We will return soon.
Discutabil, dacă vă mai întoarceți.
Well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all. Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us.
Deja l-a luat mișto din start.
Did you come straight from Raguna?
Bă, cu vești proaste și mai proaste.
Has it begun here too? I see you're starting evacuations.
An unannounced high tide. But that term doesn't even begin to cover it. No signs, no patterns. The dark tide spawn are surfacing at random, even outside the city of Septimont. It doesn't make sense. The Earthrend Wedge is still holding back the dark tide at its depths. At any rate, Augusta's already led a team to the Sanguis Plateaus to investigate. As for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a stampede.
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
Iată planul care nu-l știm.
I see. Raguna too. And Ovidius. He never bent the knee, never played by the rules. Why is it that fate always strikes hardest at those who dare to defy it?
În ciudă, cel mai probabil, dar acum zic și eu.
I'm just a helpful, ordinary person now, helping the temple with the evacuation. No more restraints from the Tetragon, no prophecies. I admit, I've never felt freer. It's just... The last prophecy ended with, the dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with this abnormal dark tide behavior, people are starting to fear the end is upon us.
Mișto răspuns pe mut.
Nice thought. If only more people shared your hope. But in the face of something this vast and unknown, fear is only human. We can't blame them for trembling.
Și cine? Augusta? Nu, grifonul gol.
Aquila, any word?
Am înțeles tot și nimic.
The dark tide has been spotted at the Three Heroes Crest.
Unde? Mai trebuie să și întrebăm cât de rău e.
Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Blight Cloud's reach. The dark tide has never touched it before. They call it the Three Heroes Crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. Many believe their blessing has kept it one of the few sacred places the dark tide cannot reach. If even that place isn't safe, we need to see it with our own eyes. But Septimont still needs us too.
Worry not, Honored One. The Senate will oversee the evacuation. Please, go assist the Ephor. We may lack your strength, but we will not stand idle. We will do everything we can to hold the line.
We were born in Septimont. Resistance runs in our blood, and we were raised beneath the shining legacy of heroes. You think we'll sit back and let ruin claim us?
We're counting on you, Honored One.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Cowards wouldn't last long working under Augusta anyway. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
Aici iau și un grifon de ăsta sau o iau pe sus? Merge și așa.
Traces of the dark tide are everywhere.
The tide spawn always shows up where we least expect them, and never slow down. Our warriors are stretched thin just trying to hold the lines. Even though the common echoes here don't depend on the Genesis Nexus, they're still breaking down due to the dark tide's corruption. Don't wear that face. These are Septimon's warriors. They don't fall easy. There! The three heroes' crest. Looks like they just finished a battle. Let's pick up the pace.
Vede și următoarea pe urmă. Nu-ți face griji.
And you once led the battle to defeat the Sovereign. Your presence will rally them.
Look! It's Rover! The Honorable
Luna! Stai, ce caută aici? Zici că era un NPC ăla, cum se uită.
My fellow warrior, you came! Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you! Hero of heroes and all. Didn't see that coming.
That's what she said.
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
Oh, let me introduce you. Augusta, this is...
You know. We know each other. Recover.
Oh.
Never mind that. Didn't I say before, never underestimate my charm?
It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cut from the same cloth. Like we'd known each other before. She might seem unmoored, but when the storm hits, she holds fast.
Deci nimeni nu-și amintește de ea încă. Adică.
All right then, Augusta. What's the situation?
Situația e proastă, ce dracu.
The dark tide flows here from the blight cloud above the plateaus. High tides have always followed its movements. But this time, nothing. No blight cloud anomalies. No frequency fluctuations near the Three Heroes' crest. We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we continued to search for a permanent solution. But this eruption without warning defies everything we thought we understood. We repelled the first wave and set up an anti-corrosion ward using anchor obelisks. Have you discovered anything?
What? But I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root cause of the Paradise's descent. But Leviathan's rebirth? This is a whole new thread of fate.
The Fraxidos, always scheming in shadow. Its wicked ambitions know no end.
Your Excellency, another outbreak. Tide spawn heading straight for the camp.
ce moment. Nu se putea mai bine.
Won't spare us any time to breathe. It's been too long since we stood shoulder to shoulder in battle. Warriors! The battle horns sound once again! Let those who defy Septimont tremble at our fury and fall before our valor!
Trebuie să recunosc, Wuthering devine din ce în ce mai cinematic când vine vorba de personaje și chiar nu știu cum să explic.
Tide spawn dead ahead. Let's cut them down in one clean sweep.
Opa. Opa, have a rover. Opa, și lupa că nu...
Blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Another horde inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight to the anchor obelisk.
We will stop them.
Băi, a dat update la Have a Rover că se mișcă, nu știu, diferit și animațiile sunt mai bine făcute. Unde e lupa? A rămas în spate. Uite, ia ce se întâmplă pe spate.
Finale, rend this slumber. One with the sounds.
Is it just me, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, the target's in the remaining anchor obelisk now.
Am dat ultima dată. Persoană-te.
They haven't recovered from the last wave.
Leave them to me.
With style and grade, we split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp.
Gata, m-am scos singur. Așa se face.
One with the sounds. Shadow descends. Shadow follows. Leave it to me.
Nu, i-a dat update la Have a Rover. Se simte, se vede că înainte nu puteam să fac nici pe dracu. Puteam să fac combo-uri deloc ăsta. Bă, îmi trebuie și un heal pe aici, n-avem și noi.
Just clean them up.
We've cleared our sector 2. Regrouping now.
Ok, bun. E cinematic. Sau dialog. În acest caz. Da, dialog. Bă, sunt sigur că îi dă vibe-uri de Lord of the Rings.
Wait, something's off. They're striking at weak spots in the formation. Since when did they fight with strategy?
Leviathan. It's directing them. It saw we were spread too thin and scattered their assault on purpose.
The north flank! Hold the obelisks at all costs!
Asta mă băgie dat lui ăsta. Ați rupt-o în fericire. Trebuie să apară Galbrena în 3 secunde. Își dă ultimată?
If I release this attack, the whole obelisk array may fall.
Nu! Ține ultimata.
seeing if I'll trade lives for victory.
Nu, 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 nu. Pune sabia jos. Aici. Dacă am fi avut mai mulți. Shorekeeper, Black Shores is here.
So, this is where we're needed, right? Time to help reclaim those obelisks.
Avengers, assemble.
Give them a grand show.
The Montellis greet you. We will secure this cell.
The poison Leviathan leaves behind, allow the Thessalians to cleanse it.
Toată lumea aici.
Made it this time. I've got this side covered.
Bă, ar fi cool să vedem și Huang. Da.
We'll protect the obelisks here.
Let's deal with the mess first. Plenty of time to catch up after.
One obelisk remains on the northeast.
Oh.
I'll take that one.
În sfârșit, unde ai fost? Am pierdut câțiva, dar îi recuperăm noi.
You have my thanks, heroes from afar. May your names be etched in eternity.
Păi și ăștia se spawnează mai mulți.
This battle is not over yet. Let's end this together.
Hai, dă-mi control, dă-mi control, dă-mi control. Vreau să-i fac eu. Atât. Unde sunteți?
Side by side with the order of the deep. Onward, comrades.
Dă-le, dă-le, dă-le. Se simte că mi se merge placa mică, dar nu contează.
Nightmare, break asunder. As monstrous as they're saying.
Chiar nu înțeleg nimic. Dar trebuie să dau damage. Bă, mai sunteți mulți? Ia și pe ăsta.
The moon is full.
Finale. Rend this slumber.
None shall whisper.
With style and grace. Taste my resolve.
A fost prea scurt, dar mi-a plăcut. Nu, acum trebuie să se întâmple ceva, ce dracu.
What is that in the center? An opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover.
Și spawnează și din ce în ce mai mulți.
Damn it! There's no end to this.
Cam așa se simte când vine Endless Wave modul. Când e rundă după rundă și rundă.
The entrance is open. Now's the time. What are you doing? What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian. The moment I jump into the dark tide,
The tide spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke.
Jump into the dark tide. Are you out of your minds?
Posibil, probabil.
More precisely, into the journeying paradise. This suffocating despair you see. It's a gateway, and Leviathan's sanctuary.
You're saying Leviathan builds the paradise inside the dark tide?
That grand city you glimpsed within it, it wasn't a hallucination. It was real. Paradise's first form. Everything it plotted fell apart. With no other choice, it began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rinasita in the dark tide. But that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. That's what fuels its rebirth and its paradise. We must strike at the root, kill Leviathan, tear down the paradise it's built. If not, it will descend upon Rinasita, just as it did here, at the Three Heroes' Crest.
The paradise won't fall unless we can reach it. How exactly do we do that?
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the dark tide. Even then, one of you must go in first to open the way for the rest. Inside, there's a spatial anomaly. Whoever goes first must use the Sentinel's power to break through it, then find a waystone to create a connection for the others to follow.
Știe cam prea multe.
You buried the waystone yourself, but it's been corrupted. Only the Sentinel's power can purify it. Take it. Leviathan's eye is still on this place, so I'll say no more. I trust you'll understand what's left unsaid. Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. That'll buy you enough time to prepare. Good.
Ce era cu fizica aia?
Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some manners.
Huh? No! Hold on now!
Să nu zici că te arunci și tu.
And you, Rover. If your resolve is true, be ready. When the time comes, I'll guide you to paradise. See you all in hell.
Așa casual, să se aruncă în abis și gata. She's got balls of steel. Bă, turpează. Dacă nu. Acum cum îi dă viteza, tot aer semi-rece iese, nu arde sau ceva.
She just rattles on, doesn't even check if anyone's really listening, and then dives headfirst into the dark tide.
The journeying paradise lies within the dark tide. I do not think she was lying. That grand city she spoke of, I saw it myself. Rover, we've set up camp near the Three Heroes' Crest to keep watch. Let's head back and rest for now. There must be a way forward. Once we're back, we'll gather all of Raguna's heroes and plan our next move together. The nature of the Dark Tide and Leviathan. Ha! I see where we are now.
Rover, you're here.
De unde au știut ăștia să vină aici? Asta e o întrebare bună.
Regarding that, I think it's best you hear from them directly.
Nu ne dă flashback-uri? Opa. Bătrânul are mișcări. The Black Shores is here.
Yo! Loud and clear, Rover?
Bă, din păcate barca ta e de mult distrusă.
We're standing guard at Aberrado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont. When the Thrunodian blindsided us in Jinzhou, we ate some dust. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are. We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Thrunodian in Renacida. The Thrunodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, they can't be erased entirely, only shackled. But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Thrunodian's gem to resurrect him, and that created a crack in the shell. Chevis believes that with Imperator's power, you might be able to split the gem from the Thrunodian.
Ok, lip sync-ul nu prea... Nu prea are lip sync.
If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoro's infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing Thrunodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Thrunodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Renacida's people. Only they can truly face it. At Raguna's request, we collected some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines at Three Heroes Crest. So, leave the civilians to us. We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe.
Băi, e calculatorul. Asta ce caută aici?
Don't worry, we...
Feed my blossoms, self-deceiver.
So you don't have to unleash the fan.
Are de lucru, omul. Încearcă să-ți bancă întreg.
Focus on driving your blade straight into Leviathan's heart. We'll be Renacida's last line of defense, and we'll be right here waiting for your safe return.
If not for the Black Shore's aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Renacida. We Raganese won't cower behind Septimont's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the Tidespawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your trust. Though Septimont and Reguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, we stand together as one for Renacita. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Black Shore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed may yet be stilled.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Wastestones. She must have meant the Anchorstone's ability to resonate and link with another. If there's another Anchorstone inside the Dark Tide, that connection could open up a path for us.
When the Dark Tide swallowed me, I did leave an Anchorstone behind, but how did you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
Even if we take another Anchorstone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the Dark Tide and open up a path.
Ciudat, e vocile doar. Și tu ești...
You'll need this. A dying martyr entrusted it to me.
Ok, cum de acum?
The first relic, infused with Imperator's pure original power.
Nu era mâncată pentru alegeri.
Once drove back the darkness across Renacita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Reguna. What's left can only shield one person.
And someone will need to carry it in first, to reach the Anchorstone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain, navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
I'll go.
I know how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption.
The Phasalia family potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
We don't even know where this Anchorstone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it. But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession, and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
Yasuo, tu ce cauți aici?
Lady Cantarella, how many of your family's potions remain?
Nici n-am timp să citesc opțiunile, ce dracu.
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise. If we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great! Then would you do us the honor, brilliant lady of potions, and get us there?
Rover, this is Rinasita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Threnodian alone. If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the dark tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate, we must meet it head on.
I'll go first. I'll enter the dark tide, activate the Anchorstone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Meanwhile, we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The Tidespawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxtus might still have their hand to play.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Rinasita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise. We'll meet again in the paradise and end this together. Leviathan will fall.
Rover, we all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful. We'll continue to monitor the dark tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
That visitor from Huanglong, he must know something about Fenrico. If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happened to the dark tide sealed beneath Raguna's seas? There's still time before I go. I need to find him and learn what happened down there.
Cred că aș începe de seara asta. Shelter, Legion, the end of the videos. Sărăcuțul. Sunt un moment de făcut acolo, din păcate. Deci, cam atâta deocamdată. Exit. Yes, exit. Din păcate, încheiem în această seară, ajunge. Cred că o să fie 3 părți să băgăm meș. Ce-o fi, Noapte bună!